Hello, welcome to Mr. Jones's Math Corner. And today we'll be solving word problems using information in graphs. All right, what it says in 1 through 4, use the bar graph at the right. All right, well, first of all, let's go look at our bar graph. We have favorite drinks as our title, and we have kinds of drinks. We have punch, water, juice, and milk. Punch, water, juice, and milk. Okay, let's look at question number 1. Question number 1 says, how many more votes did punch get than water? Well, we also see at the bottom it has votes, number of votes at the bottom. All right, and let's look at how the number of votes are going. We've got 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. What pattern do you see there? When it comes to our votes, what pattern do you see that's going on with the votes? That's right, boys and girls. They're going by fours. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. And 4 times 6 is 24. And I want to emphasize something. This says make sure to look at the scale when reading the data in each group. Keep that in mind. All right, now number 1 says, how many more votes did punch get than water? Let's underline the important information inside this question. It says, how many more votes did punch get than water? All right, so we're trying to find the difference between those two, between punch and water. Let's go look at punch and see how many votes punch got. All right, boys. How many votes did punch get? Let me make this line a little dark right here. This is punch. A little lighter first. Okay. How many votes did punch get? You're right. Punch got 12 votes. We came to the end of it. Follow down to the bottom where it says number of votes, and they got 12 votes. 12 here. All right, so that's punch. So let's go to water. Where it says water got how many votes? Now look at this. Water is in the middle. Water falls in the middle between 0 and 4. What was half of 4? What is half of 4? Exactly right. Half of 4 is 2. All right. Now this is 2. This is 4. What's here? That's right. 6. What comes after the 10 then in the middle? After 8 in the middle. Give you the answer. 10. And what comes between the 12 and the 16? 14. What comes between the 16 and 20? 18. What comes between 20 and 24? 22. Right. Now, so let's go back to the problem. Let's look at punch. Punch got 12 votes. 12 votes. And water got 2 votes. And now we subtract. 2 minus 2 gives me 0. And 1 minus nothing gives me 1. So, once again, how many more votes did punch get than water? Well, punch got 10 more votes than water. All right, let's look at number 2. Number 2 says, how many fewer votes did milk get than juice and water? So, what's important fewer votes did milk get than juice and water combined? Combined means we're doing these two numbers together for juice and water. All right. So let's go and let's look at first we have water here. Water is two. All right. So now here we go. How many fewer votes did milk get than juice and water? Okay. So let's go and look at milk. Let's find milk, boys and girls. Milk is where? How many votes did milk get? If we come to where milk is and we go a line, go straight down, what number do you see? And you're exactly right. We see milk has 12 votes. All right, so milk got 12 votes. Now it says how many fewer votes did milk get than juice and water? You would mean how many less? So let's look at juice and add these together. So juice has, let's find juice. How many votes did juice get? Let's look at juice. How many votes did juice get? But juice, boys and girls, let's come to the end where juice is and go down. Boom. Juice has 20 votes. And I also put 20 over here under juice. Now it says in water combined. And water had 2 votes. Let's put 2 by water. Now what is 20 plus 2? Because we're combining these two. So what's 20 plus 2? I'm going to put a plus sign right here. But 20 plus 2, boys and girls, equals 22. So now we have these combined, juice and water combined 22. And we want to find the votes for milk, which you did already. Milk is 12. So we're going to do 22 minus 12. Right? 2 minus 2 gives me 0. And 2 minus 1 gives me. So milk got 10 fewer votes than juice and water combined. Now, once I've gone through and plugged these numbers in, I can use these numbers for every other problem that I have. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 says, how many more votes did juice get than punch and water combined? How many more votes did juice get than punch and water combined? We go another combined one. Punch and water combined. Well, let's do punch and water combined. Well, punch, how many votes did punch get? Well, punch got, how many? Look over here. What did punch get? Okay, you're right. Punch got 12. Put a plus here because it's combined. What about water? How many did water get? Yes, water had 2 votes. And 12 plus 2, because it's combined, equals what? 14. Now it says how many more votes did juice get than punch and water combined? Well, let's look at juice. But juice got 20. Got how many votes? Juice got 20 votes. Come to the end of juice, come down, bam, right there 20. So juice got 20 votes. And let's subtract the 14 from the 20. Now we can't take 0 from 4. We can do 4. You can't subtract 4 from nothing. Come to the tens place. The 2 turns to a 1. 0 turns to a 10. 10 minus 4 gives you 6. So 20 minus 14 equals 6, boys and girls. Right? So Juice got 6 more votes than Punch and Water combined. And we know 1 minus 1 is 0. You can put the 0 here, but you don't have to. It's 0. We won't change the number at all. Right? Now, the fourth one and the last, boys and girls. It said, what is the difference between the number of votes for Juice and the number of votes of water and milk combined? We go again. What is the difference? This means we'll be doing what's the operation for difference? Subtracting. All right. Between the number of votes for Juice and the number of votes for water and milk. We go again. Water and milk combined. What's the difference? Now, keep on referring back to the graph, boys and girls. Keep on referring back to the chart, okay? Now, here we go. Let's look at the excess again. What's the difference between the number of votes for Juice? So we look at Juice is what? Boom. Juice is, what is Juice, boys and girls? Juice is 20. Let's look at water and milk combined. So water is how much? Water is 2. And how much is milk? And milk is 12. Now these two are combined. Put a plus sign here in the middle and add these together. Well, 12 plus 2 is what? 12 plus 2 is 14. So we know these two combined is 14. So let's go to Juice. What is Juice, boys and girls? Juice is how much? That's right. Juice is 20. So we're doing 20 minus what? That's right. 20 minus 14. 14. And once again, we do 0 can't take away 4. Borrow 1 from the tens place, that turns to a 1. 0 turns to a 10. 10 minus 4 gives us what? 10 minus 4 gives us 6. So the difference between the number of votes for Juice and the number of votes of water and milk combined is 6. If you have any questions, contact me on Class Dojo. And until next time, boys and girls, take care.